Good morning, everyone. My wife and I were in the city till quite late yesterday. On the way home, my wife got onto our Facebook page and scrolled through the questions that you'd been asking me. Our people here at Varney Co put out the suggestion that asked me questions about myself. We were astonished at how many questions we received and how good the questions were. It's flattering, quite frankly. Latest count, I think we're up to about 120, 130 different questions. That's really terrific stuff. And I am going to answer them, okay? We're going to try something new, taking these questions and putting my answers on video on Facebook. I don't know how regularly we're going to do it or how many questions we're going to answer, but we're going to make an effort because you made the effort to ask the questions in the first place. And believe me, they were great questions. So stay on Facebook. You'll be getting answers at some point, and I'm going to start this as soon as possible. Okay. Now, coming up in 3 hours, as usual, we have a big show. Who was that guy, Ed Sullivan? Was that the guy, Mike? Was that the guy?
Really big show.
Big show. That's, that was back in the old days, the 1960s. I remember those days, okay? Well, we have a really big show for you today. We've got Netflix. The stock is going to go up 10, 12% this morning. Now, that's a stunner. That is another extraordinary performance by a top-ranked American corporation dominating the streaming business. All right, that's Netflix. Got that. We've got the response to President Obama's news conference yesterday, or I should say his statement about Obamacare and its failures. Frankly, there is universal condemnation of that statement and what he had to say. And then we've got the jobs report. I don't know what it's going to show, but it's coming up at 8:30 Eastern Time, and whether there's any drama or not, I don't know, but it will feature in today's trading. Lots of stories, as usual. You are affected. Each and every one of you is affected by this. We just hope that our coverage of finance and business gets right to what you want in that kind of coverage. We don't dwell on earnings per share. We don't dwell on the Fed and QE 3 or 4 or whatever it is. We don't do that. We look at issues, how they relate to you, your money, your health care, your economy, our houses. That's what we do. That's what we try to do. Cut through all the jargon and get straight at it. How does this news about money affect you? That's what we do. And I hope you can join us 3 hours from now. Keep those questions coming.